My house kitchen where we are going to prep some stuff for tacos. When I say stuff for tacos, so the hubs is going to sous vide the meat, right? So he gonna get all that done. I'm going to grate some cheese. I like to grate it fresh because my thumb stuck. By the way, I think there's a stinger in here. It's what I call dirt daubers, wasps, the whole 9 yards. I keep hearing a loud buzzing noise, so I'm pretty sure. And it is like almost full-blown summer, it feels like. I mean, not 100 degrees, but it's hot. And I know I'm a weirdo wearing a sweater. However, I get cold. So here we are. I'm going to shred cheese. I cut up our green onions with a knife and then use our cup slicer for the tomatoes. And then he is going to sous vide, reheat basically our, let me scooch this back, our pulled pork. So you can go from frozen in the sous vide, or you can, we feel like it's the best way to reheat pulled pork to where it doesn't dry out or get any sort of weird taste. In the microwave, it does okay. I do it at lower power, but sous vide's the best. I want to say when it's not frozen, he does it for about 30 to 45 minutes. I don't remember the temperature he gets it to though. He is the sous vide king. I'll let him do all the meat stuff that I can. And I just prep everything else. So I would get the sour cream and the sauces out, but I think we're probably a little ways away from eating, so I just wanted to go ahead and get this done while I can and move on to other stuff that I need to get done while I wait for the meat to be finished. So I got our 5-cup prep bowls out. So we have a prep and store system. First, let me tell you, I am your weird friend. I do say some weird stuff, and I like a little meat with my cheese on my taco. I don't always say what the auto-generated captions say that I say, although I do say some weird stuff. So just want to start with that. They are auto-generated. We have a prep and store system. Where I'm going with this is I'm going to put this in our 5-cup prep bowl. I just don't know if I'm going to do 2.5 cups or it's really 5 cups. My hand's going to cramp from this. This actually comes with a bowl too. The bowl doesn't have a lid because usually when you grate cheese, you're using it pretty quick. So I would say I'm going to put it in our 5-cup prep bowl, and then I got our smaller, the prep and store system comes with 3 of these in the store system. The prep system, I believe, comes with 2. So I'll go ahead and show you real quick so you know what I'm talking about while I grate the cheese. Oh, the hose is coming back in. So it has a divider, it's removable, and it has a little drain doodad where you can put it on the bottom, but it does not work with the divider. Maybe he's not coming in. So this goes in, it fits like right between these little doodad things here. This just sits, if it's not in your lid, just sits in the bottom so you can keep your fruit and veggies out of their juices if any wanna, to preserve them a little longer. So, but you can store these lids, these drip tray thingies, in the lid. But the store system comes with 3 of these and a little bottom. It takes up the space of like a 12-pack of cans if you have them all together on this. And the thing that they sit in also comes with cold packs, so you can leave this sit out like a taco bar or a station for, excuse me, creating your own ice cream sundaes, or I like ice cream a lot, or like your Sonic Blast or Dairy Queen Blizzards. We have an ice cream machine that would go great with that too. If you do any sort of like family tradition, something fun with kids or the whole family. Trying to think, taco bars, of course. And if I was doing more and it wasn't just us 2 eating, I would totally get that thing out in full. I did think about prepping ahead for like when I'm going to do nachos and tacos and tachos and like taco-y fries, even barbecue fries. Like I could get a lot of this ready. Let's not eat fingernails. Ahead of time and stick it all in that system as well for the size space of a 12-pack. Or you could stack your bowls and just have that thing out with ice in it when you need it. Another bonus, if you're like, I don't have the space in my cabinet to store that thing while the bowls are stacked in the fridge, stand it up and like against like my corner cabinets where it goes stood up so it's not taking up all that space. Okay, the prep system is like a cutting board that has these little metal doodads that will hold the bowls so you can sweep things off into them. And in hindsight, I probably should have got it out and used it for this. It's a fairly large one. Now, not like too big, but it's a pretty big one, so it can do a lot. And it's kind of got, not grooves, but the way that it works is like it would hold some juices on it. I just grated this whole thing while talking to y'all. Trying not to break my fingernails. This also comes with a thing to like protect your Topanga fingers. I just hardly ever use it because I'm kind of lazy. And I don't like the angle of it. So like I think if I was grating flat over the bowl maybe, I don't like the angle of it on top of this. So just my personal preference. If you have any kiddos doing it, you would probably 100% want to use it. So I'm going to go with the bowl, not with the divider, because I feel like that's going to make my life harder. So what would have been good is if I had used the other system and could sweep this off into the bowl a little easier. Should have got my bowl and bench scraper, but we're going to use our knife. Should the backside. I hear that stinger make a noise again. Now, I know everybody says dirt daubers don't sting, but I swear I had one sting me when I was in a pool once, and it hurt. So I'm leery of all things with a potential pointy butt. I do not want them getting me. So if I take off yelling, screaming, and running for my life, you're gonna know why. I might be a little bit weird like that. I also don't like spiders. I do not care if my husband says it's not one that will bite you. Just because it's one of them dark ones that's got fur all over it that like to jump doesn't mean it's going to get you. They're all going to get me. They all are. I don't want any part of any of them. But if you're a spider lover, just know I don't usually get close enough to them to kill them. So that'd be somebody else. All right, so we have plenty of cheese for our tacos. Now note, you may not want to super duper grate up a bunch of cheese ahead of time. Good news is I'm just cooking for us. I ain't giving any of this away. The reason I'm saying that is when you don't have the anti-caking agents in your cheesins, it is more likely to kind of stick together and clump, and that's the reason I really like fresh grated cheese, so that I don't have the anti-caking agents, but it melts so much better. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this over here. Okay, next up, I think I'm gonna get my Topanga finger, my onions dids. I forgot to slice that off. I tried to clean these up to save time. So, what are you getting ready to eat, or have you eaten today? Because I always need some inspiration. Y'all like food, but I don't want to get stuck in a rut of the same thing over and over. So, I'm trying to move my digits back. This is a chef knife. I think I told you we're going to use the cup slicer next. The little prep bowls I have over here are 1 cups, which are also good for like portion sizing things out. If you are doing any of that, or you're, you know, prepping snacks ahead for the kiddos, anything of that nature. Hubs really loves some green onions, so. And we don't have any lettuce or cabbage. I thought cabbage might be pretty good in the, I gotta scratch my nose, yeah. In the tacos for a little crunchy crunch. But we didn't get any at the store, and I'm not going to it now, so. We're just gonna have, basically, our nacho toppings are going in our little tacos. I think I have some carb balanced tortillas up in the cabinet with some hamburger buns and some sourdough breads. And let me tell you, it's up in there because the mice I've taken over the pantry area that we plan to knock out. And whatever's in there is probably going to get thrown out. I'm not getting in it at all. They can have it. I don't want any part of it. I don't like them. Not my thing. It's like kind of like a spider. That's their pantry now until that wall comes down. And then it's going to be like, if I got to do anything with it, we're going to be in a hazmat suit. Something of that nature, because I don't like them. They're nasty. They smell bad. It's disgusting. I don't want any part of it. So, I know I am not princessy until it comes to something that's funky commodina, and then I might be a princess, non-travel princess, but no parts of that do I want. I'm just using my knife, careful of the blade, of course. I feel like everybody here knows that. Probably shouldn't have said it. Kind of common sense. I know some people don't have it. Look, got them in my family too. For real. Okay. We're almost to the tomatoes, and then I'll be letting you go. So word for the live, because I love to do giveaways, and I would love for you to be in a giveaway, my giveaways, or Pampered Chef ones. Pampered Chef does one every Tuesday night on the Pampered Chef Lives. I'm not going to throw these away. I think I might cut them up to like put in some meat later. Okay. So, excuse me. Pampered Chef goes live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We've got our green onions, a little bit of cheese. Holding this one back because I'm going to eat it when we're not on camera. So, Pampered Chef goes live every Tuesday. It's called Tune In Tuesday. I say Pampered Chef. They have a Zoom. Register for the Zoom so you can be entered into their giveaway. If you don't win live or on the live, there's a survey, I believe, at the end that they might email you that you could also win. And in the month of May, they are giving away, I had another napkin somewhere. They're giving away an indoor-outdoor grill. So, if you or you know anyone that might want one of those, be a good time to tune in. All right, here we go for our tomatoes. So, on my giveaway, word for the live is taco. So, message me the word taco. That will enter you into my monthly giveaway. There's a link in the description, by the way, of this stream that takes you straight to Facebook Messenger, where you can just send me the word taco. That can be off color. Wasn't thinking about it like that till just now. Anyway, message me the word taco, and I will record your name down as to when you sent that and the month, not like the date. It does not matter if you're catching a replay. If you're catching a replay, you can still hit that link and message me the word taco to be entered into my monthly giveaway. I like to know when people are viewing so that maybe I could gear my times better or do something to cater more toward when y'all want to be on or want to watch something. Okay, there we go. If you are tuning in live, feel free to let me know. Please don't shoot that at me. Okay. Oh, yes. Cup slicer. I love it. If you have a squishy tomato, though, hence the reason I have this down, sort of, it might shoot up or out or, you know, anywhere in between. So I have found that I really like to do this over a napkin to catch a lot of the mess. If this had a lid, I need to tell them we need a lid. I would just keep these in here. And the bottom of this has those ridges, so it pushes the rest of whatever's in there up through your cup so you can dump it out. Legit, if it had a lid, I would totally store these in here, because that's about all I need is a cup of these cherry tomatoes. So we are ready for our tacos. Remember, message me the word taco. And if you want to be in more giveaways, you can always tune in Tuesday for the Pampered Chef Lives. There's a link on the website. I also have a link to like a table, which is it's like a Pampered Chef Facebook of sorts, where you can do parties and things. But on the website, it's like, I know from a PC, when you have like the shopping tabs and different selections, live events is on there. You can do that. Or on the website, there's a little pop-up, not the annoying cheese that takes over your whole screen, but there's a smaller one that you can register for events. If you've registered before, you'll usually get an email to where you can register for more. They've been doing giveaways in the past. They've also done some discount codes that email to you a couple of hours after the live ends. And it's usually good for 2 days, I believe, until Thursday-ish. So I don't know if they're doing that this time. All I know is they're giving away the indoor-outdoor grill in the month of May. I'm going to eat this snack and then possibly go nag my husband and see where he's at because I'm hungry. And I know when we sous vide heat up the meat, it typically takes a good 45 minutes, and that's not including the time it's going to take him to get it together and in a bag. So I'll let y'all go. Remember, message me the word taco, and you can always tune in any Tuesday. If you ever have any questions or need anything at all, whether it's about Pampered Chef products or you're like, hey, I've got a whole lot of this ingredient. Can you give me some recipes or some meal inspiration ideas, whatever. I'm here for it. So feel free to message me. The link in the description takes you straight to Facebook Messenger. You can message me there. My phone number is also in the description. So if you ever need anything, you can text me as well. I'm going to take a bite. Sorry. I'm hungry. I'm real hungry. And I wish I had cookie dough made up so I could eat cookies. Not real food. Anyway, dessert first, right? So if you need anything, you ever have any questions, even if it's about a product, a warranty on a product, you want me to get with Pampered Chef to see if they can locate when you purchased your item, to see if it's under warranty, whatever the case, I'm here to help. If you want discounts on products, y'all are messy, let me know. I'm happy to find like the best party for you or your friends. If you want to support a host and there's nothing really that gadget wise that you need, we have some really great sauces. Currently coffee syrups or syrups you can use with coffee, you can use with desserts if you're a dessert person. And cheese is so good, I love cheese. We have seasonings, sauces, you name it in the pantry, bread mixes, dessert mixes, like the brownie mix is good, especially with a symphony bar in the middle. So many different options. So you can still support your host without adding to any clutter or unnecessary gadgets or that you feel are unnecessary. I don't know. I'm a kitchen person, as you can probably tell. Like, I need a mandolin, and then sometimes I'm like, do I need two? So that's just me. I need 3 kitchens to hold all the stuffs. And maybe like themed kitchens. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking for real. Message me if you need anything. Remember, the word for the live is taco, and I will catch y'all later.